2,000 years ago, in the mythical age, there used to be a person who destroyed humans, and he did not even spare the gods, and today we know him by the name of Demon King. That person had destroyed everything, and in front of him every human looked like an insect, and his name was. Right now we are not told about his name. A Demon Academy was built so that Dem's descendants could be trained there. Although Demon King had died 2,000 years ago, but some people believe that this year Demon King will be born again. That is why everyone was eagerly waiting for this year's students. We come to know all these things because of a letter in which some children were studying. This letter was brought to them by an owl, and this invitation letter was sent to only a few children. This academy was giving us the vibe of Howard School through Team in Academy, which you must have seen in Harry Potter. Here also the letter was sent by an owl. Now we have to go to the entrance test examination. The first day of the show is shown where all the children were going inside the academy to give the exam. Then Misha collides with some children, due to which her invitation letter falls down. Seeing this, a student named Enos World God helps her in picking up the letter and giving it to her. Seeing this, Misha thanks him. A child was watching all this, and then he starts commenting on them that even after growing up so much, your parents have come to drop you off at the academy. But Misha and Enos ignore his words and start moving ahead. Then that child stops them and says, "Hey, can't you hear my voice?" Then Enos replies to his words and says, "Oh, sorry, your magical power is so low that I can't even see you." Hearing this, the bully Enos threatens and says, "You still have a chance, apologize to me. Otherwise this flame of darkness, which can burn even the gods, will burn you to ashes." But Enos extinguishes that flame with just one blow. Seeing this, she says, surprised. Then Enos paralyzes him and goes ahead. Then Enos goes to a room and starts resting, where his owl tells him that the practical test is a duel in which there will be a one-on-one fight in which the loser will be eliminated. After the magical part test and assignment test, 5 winners will be selected who will join the Demon Academy. You can use any weapon during this test. Now the practical test begins, where Enos faces the same bully whom he met this morning. As soon as he comes, he starts praising his family and the society, but this does not make much difference to Enos. Seeing this, the bully moves forward to attack Enos with his magical flame, but once again Enos extinguishes his flame. Seeing this, everyone is surprised. Then Enos gives him an offer to win and says that I will not take it like this at all, nor will I use any magical power, but still I will defeat you before the time runs out. Hearing this, the bully removes his armor. Then suddenly he is covered in blood and doesn't understand anything. Then bully points towards his hand and says, "Are you looking at this? I attacked you with this." Then bully says, "You are a bottom feeder who can only use black magic." Then Nos uses his magic spell and brings him back to life. This is such a spell with the help of which you can bring anyone back to life in seconds, because it is believed that your soul stays on earth for 10 seconds. Even after all this, Bully is not ready to accept defeat. Seeing this, Enos keeps bringing him back to life after repeatedly convincing him, and tells him that it is believed that using this magic changes a person's personality. The person comes back with the same body and memory after death, but he is not the same as before. He accepts defeat after seeing his death in front of his eyes. This is how Enos wins. Now in this match, magical. The assessment test starts, where the students were testing their magical powers by going near a stone where the rest of the students score between 200 to 300, but Misha scores 1 lakh plus. Seeing this, Enos is surprised. Then Misha tells that her main power is her demon eye. Now it is Enos' turn to get his magical power tested, where his power is so high that the stone itself gets shattered. Seeing this, everyone is surprised. Now the aptitude test starts, where he will be asked to answer some questions. The first question asked is, what was the name of the founder of Team Innings King? Then Enos replies that Enos Vault Code. Misha is asked a question that why did the co-founder use Geograce during the mythical age? Then Misha answers that because he wanted to bring back the evil men of his city to life. After the exam is over, it is revealed that both Enos and Misha have passed. When Enos leaves to go home, he sees Misha. Enos invites Misha to his house, saying that my mom will be happy to meet you. Then Enos uses his potion magic and brings Misha to his house. Seeing this, Misha thinks that magic had become extinct 2,000 years ago. As soon as they go home, Anos's mom welcomes Anos and asks about his result. Then Anos tells her that he has passed. Hearing this, his mom hugs him in happiness. Then her eyes fall on Misha. Then she starts asking about her. Then Anos says that Mom, she is my friend whom I met in D-Man Academy. His mom happily says that you are not even a month old yet and you have brought your wife too. From this we come to know that Misha is just a month old and his growth has happened very fast, and why this has happened you will know later. Then his dad comes and says for celebration. Now they all sit down to eat food. Then Anos the mom starts asking, why do you like my son? Then Misha says because he is kind. Now we are shown that Anos was going to drop Misha home, where he asks Misha about her family in the course of conversation. Then Misha tells that I live with my guardian. My parents don't have time for me. And I don't get along with my elder sister. Then Anos tells about himself that everyone keeps calling me a demigod. Hearing this, Misha asks him to bow down. Then she caresses his head and says, don't worry, you are very kind. Hearing this, Anos feels a little better. Then someone there uses his magic power and converts the whole place into a stadium. Seeing this, Misha asks him to run away. Then Anos says that he is not going to get any benefit now. Then we come to know that the one who used the magic is none other than the elder brother of the bully, who had come to take revenge for the insult of his brother. Then the elder brother of the bully kills his brother, saying that there is no need for a person like you in our royal family. You lost to a common child who does not even belong to the royal family. Then he and his friends start creating a me. Then Anos activates a spell with his eyes, due to which the magical powers of all of them blast in their hands. Seeing this, Bully's brother, not accepting defeat, attacks Nos and Misha using a forbidden magic, which causes a huge blast. Then he is surprised to see that Misha and Anos have not even got a scratch. Then Anos laughingly tells him that I had created this forbidden spell. Then how will it work on me? Then he converts Bully into a zombie, due to which he angrily moves towards his brother and starts asking the reason for killing him. Then Nos explains to Bully's brother that you should accept your brother and call him lovingly. He will calm down, but he does not listen to him. Meanwhile, Bully, who has become a zombie, attacks his brother, due to which both of them convert into stone. Seeing this, Anos says that even humans cannot live together. Then he brings both Bully back to life and tells them that he is their insect dem king who died 2,000 years ago. Now we have to live together. A scene of 2,000 years ago is shown, where we come to know from the conversation between Hero Cannon and Anos that both of them are tired of the war going on between demons and humans. This is such a war which is never going to end. Seeing all this, Anos says that I will prepare a barrier. After that, as soon as I release my power, you kill me. Hearing this, Cannon thanks him, then and says that I had never thought that I would ever say thanks to a hero. By the way, if both of us are born after 2,000 years, then I would like to become your friend. Now the scene of the prison is shown where Anos is born. Seeing this, his parents start thinking what to name him. Then Nana Anos says that my name is Anos World God. Seeing all this, his parents get shocked because no one learns to speak as soon as they are born. Now we are shown Anos and Misha in the class, where Anos asks Misha the name of the founder. Then she tells some other name. Seeing this, Anos thinks that, doesn't anyone know that I was the divine king? After all, who spread the wrong information after I agreed? Then his eyes fall on a girl who was looking at him. Now we are shown the teacher, who tells her name as Amelia Rodway and says that now I am going to divide all of you in teams. If any one of you wants to become a leader, then he can tell me, but keep in mind that he should know how to use magic. Then Anos raises his hand to become the leader, but the teacher does not give him any importance because he does not belong to a royal family. Seeing this, Anos challenges them to create a magic circle. Now the teacher was not going to back down after hearing this. Now both of them start creating a magic circle, where Anos wins as usual. Then his eyes read the magic spell which has been used for thousands of years. Then he tells it to be wrong and makes many changes in it. Seeing this, the teacher herself is shocked. Then she has to make Anos the leader. One of the three leaders is Sasha, who is Misha's elder sister, and she is also her daughter. She does not like her sister much. Then she goes to Anos and tells him that Misha is neither a human nor a demon, but she has been made with magic. She is a doll that has life inside her. Hearing this, Nos starts speaking ill of Sasha. Hearing all this, Sasha gets very angry, due to which she activates her demon eye, due to which cracks start appearing on all the walls. Seeing this, all the students get surprised and think that now Anos is gone. But what did they know that he is the real Demon King? That is why it does not matter to numbers. Then he uses his demon eye and shows his real power to Sasha, due to which the poor girl gets surprised. Then Anos also offers her to join his group, but Sasha rejects it and leaves from there. Now we come to know that there is no one else in Gnosis team except Misha and her, and anyway Anos does not need anyone else. Now we are shown Sasha, who challenges Anos for a team match and says, if you win, so I will join your team, and if I win, then you will have to live as my servant. Now on hearing this, Anos readily agrees because he knows that he is the one who will win. Now the match starts where they all were in an open field. Sasha and her team members were keeping an eye on Misha and Anos by making a castle. Seeing this, Anos asks Misha to make 3 castles. Seeing their castles, Sasha understands that 2 of them are fake. Then they are surprised to see Anos coming towards their castle, but Sasha does not care much because she had already put protective layers around her castle. But Anos, using his power, lifts her castle and throws it away while rotating it like a pioneer, due to which the condition of their castle becomes bad. Then Sasha asks her partner to use a spell, but on hearing this, they all are surprised and say that this is a very powerful spell. Will it be right to use it? But all of them have to bow towards Sasha's speech. Then all of them together attack Anos. As soon as they use their magic spell, a cannon appears from which a big fireball comes out. But seeing this, Anos blocks their attack with 1 finger and attacks them back, because of which a big blast happens, because of which all of them get badly injured. Then Anos comes to Sasha and reminds her of her promise to join the team. But Sasha was still not ready to accept defeat. Then just as she was about to use her demon kai, Anos deactivates it. Now Sasha, seeing such a big insult, says that I will not join your team. It would be better if you kill me. Then Misha comes there and starts taking care of Sasha. Seeing this, she gets ready to join Anos's team. Now both of them reach Anos's house, where his mother, seeing both of them, says that you brought 2 wipes each so quickly. Then his father also comes, whose eyes start filled with tears of joy. Then they all start eating happily. After that, both the sisters were about to leave for home when Sasha asks Misha if she likes Anos. Then Misha replies yes. Then Anos comes there, who goes to drop both of them home. As soon as Misha goes inside the house, Sasha comes out and thanks Anos for today, and the relationship between him and his sister is restored again. To fix it, she calls Anos near her and kisses him. Then she says that it was just a thank you kiss, and it was also my first kiss. Hearing this, the innocent Anos thanks her for her first kiss. Then Anos uses teleportation magic and leaves from there. Now we are shown Sasha and Misha, where Sasha asks if you like Anos. Then Misha answers us, but when Misha asks the same question to Sasha, she refuses, saying that I will never like such a boy, but we could clearly see from her face that she likes Anos. Then she tells that because of my Dominic no one used to come to me. Wherever I used to go, it used to cause havoc. Because of this, I started living in depression, but you were the first person who used to come to me without any delay. It was because of you that I also learned to control my passion. Now we are shown Misha and Anos in the class, where Misha was thinking what to give Sasha because tomorrow is Sasha's birthday. Then Sasha comes and sits near her. Seeing this, Anos says that you do not need to sit here. If you want to sit near your friends, then you can. Then Sasha refuses and says that no, now I am in your team, so it will be right for me to sit here. Then the teacher comes and tells. It is said that the 7th descendant of Demon King is coming to tell you all about the magic spell. Hearing this, Anos was confused as to who the 7th descendant was. Sasha tells him that 2,000 years ago, the Demon King had created 7 subordinates with his blood who built this academy, and out of them, the 7th descendant is coming to give a lecture today. To which Anos thinks that all these subordinates must know about the fake Demon King because he is the one who created all of them. Then the teacher especially tells Anos to behave properly. Hearing this, he replies, now we are shown the same 7th descendant whose name is Ivis Acrolysis. Hearing this, all the children are surprised and the teacher starts apologizing for him. Hearing all this, Anos asks if we have met before. Then Anos says, yes, we met 2,000 years ago. By the way, don't you remember anything? Then he says, no, I don't remember anything from 2,000 years ago. I don't remember anything. I just know that my master made me. By the way, do you know my master, or are you connected to him? Hearing this, Anos, without answering him, holds his face and releases magic so that he remembers all the things of 2,000 years ago. After that, he sits on his desk. Then Ivis starts telling them all about necrolytic, with the help of which you can increase your power. Seeing this, Avis starts asking about it. Then Sasha says that I am also a necrologist. I have mastered this technique. Now we are shown Ivis and Anos talking, where Anos says that I have brought back your memories by using my magic power. Then Avis says that, did you know my master? Then Anos says that I am the real Demon King. Maybe someone had changed my name or my identity. And why did they do this? I am not able to understand. Has anyone done this by time travel? Then Ivis asks the name of the person who had changed Anos' name. Then Anos says that this must be the same person who erased your memory. Then the teacher comes there and gives a badge to Anos and says that one of your team members had dropped it. Then Anos takes that badge and returns it to Misha and asks her about the letter which was in her hand. Then she tells that he sent this letter. Hearing this, Anos says that, are you not going to read it? Then both of them look at Sasha, who was telling her team members that she is now a member of Anos's team and not theirs. Hearing this, all of them rebel and say that, why are you in that Half-Bloods team? Then Sasha uses her demon's eye and scares them away from there. Then the teacher comes there and says that the test is starting from here. The team which finds and brings magical and rare weapons from inside this castle will win. Hearing this, all the teams start moving towards the castle rapidly, but Anos does not even move from there. Then Sasha asks the reason for this. Then he says that we just need to find a rare weapon. After that we will win. I know very well where to find that rare weapon. Then all three of them also start moving forward. Then Anos asks Misha if you both are twins. Then Misha replies yes. Then Sasha tells them to walk fast. Hearing this, both of them start following her. Then the path ends at a place. Then Anos says that there is a secret path here. After this, he breaks the wall and goes inside. Seeing this, both the sisters are surprised. Then Anos says that this place has changed a lot. Then they stop near a gate. Then Misha says that magic has been done on this store. That is why you cannot break it. Hearing this, Anos opens the door with his hands and says that there is no need to break everything. But sometimes one should also use one's mind. There they find a rare weapon which Sasha starts looking at. Then Anos takes Misha to a room where there were very rare things. Then he says that whatever gifts you want to take for Sasha, you can take them. Hearing this, Misha chooses a robe. Then her eyes fall on a ring. Seeing this, Anos says that you can consider it as your Buddhist gift, but she refuses to take it. Then he comes out and gives it to Sasha. Then Sasha asks Anos to go outside so that he can change. When Anos comes back and sees Misha is lying injured, whom Sasha had attacked. Then she starts running from there with that rare weapon, saying that Misha will die in the next 10 seconds, but Anos was not going to let her go. He was holding her. Then Sasha sees that Misha is completely healed. Then Anos says that I already knew about your intentions when Misha had planted you and you activated your demon body as soon as you took it. Then Sasha starts using her demon after hearing all this, but something starts happening to Anos because of this. Then Anos starts using his demon body. Then Misha stops him. Because of this, he lets Sasha go. Seeing all this, Sasha gets more angry and runs away from here, saying that I always hated you. After his departure, he says that, Misha, you are Sasha, right? Then Misha says, how did you know? Then Anos says, because I had seen Sasha using magic. Then Anos asks about Misha. Then she says that I am neither a human nor a monster, nor do I exist. Hearing this, Anos says that I understand. 2,000 years ago, necrology tells that she is made up of Sasha's soul, and she always wanted to live a normal life because she knows what is going to happen to her in future. Then Anos says that Avis wanted to create a monster by combining both the bodies. Then he hugs her and says that I will fulfill all your wishes, so you don't need to worry about anything. Then Misha says that she wants to live with Sasha properly. Hearing this, Anos agrees to her and uses his telepathic magic and comes out of the castle, where Anos tells Tasha that Misha wants to live with you properly. Hearing this, Sasha gets angry and says that I have not spent so much time with her. Misha asks Sasha the reason for hating her, in response to which she asks Anos to battle her once again, saying that if you win, I will also answer all the questions, and if you lose, then you will have to live as my servant." Hearing this, Anos agrees. Then Sasha says that she will make a magic circle which Anos will have to control. Then Sasha makes 2 magic circles which Anos controls very easily. After that, Misha asks her the reason for hating her. Then Sasha tells that in her childhood, she used to live alone because she was unable to control the demonic mirror. Everyone was afraid of her. Then one day you came into my life, after which everything became fine. But after that you had to live alone for the whole 15 years, and at the same time, today you are going to disappear. But I did not want this, so I want you to reject me as soon as this circle magic starts. After that I will disappear from this world and you can live here comfortably. Anyway, I have lived here for the whole 15 years. But after the magic starts, Misha does not reject him and tells him that she loves him very much. So she will never want him to disappear. Even after I disappear, I will stay with you in your body forever. Seeing such an emotional scene of these sisters, Anos says that, "Why do you need to be afraid when I am here? I will save both of you. For this I will have to go back in time and change the source." Hearing this, Sasha says that we do not have enough magic to activate this spell. Hearing this, Anos starts sharing his magic with them. Then Ivis comes there and injures Anos. Seeing this, both of them are surprised. Avis' plan was that he will bring his fake demon king to life with the help of these 2 sisters. Seeing all this, Anos gets angry. Then he attacks Ivis and uses the time travel spell. He activates it, but due to their bad luck, they all get stuck in the time space where they face the Guardian of Time, who asks Anos not to go here and there in time, but Anos was not going to listen, due to which the Guardian of Time brings Ivis there and gives him some time and asks him to finish Anos. Seeing this, Anos attacks him, but he escapes from all the attacks because he now has control over time. Then Ivis attacks him, but Anos escapes with the help of the shield. Then suddenly Ivis comes from behind and stabs Anos and injures him, due to which Anos disappears. Seeing this, all of them feel that Anos is dead. But this was not going to happen. In a short while, Anos appears there again. Seeing this, Ivis slows down the flow of time, due to which Sasha and Misha stop, but Anos was not going to stop. Seeing this, Ivis attacks him, but Anos dodges all of us and says that these both of them believe that I am the Dem King, then why don't you? After that, he breaks the magic of Sasha and Misha, due to which both of them start moving and say that Nos believes that you are the Dem King. As soon as he says this, they go back in time where Sasha and Misha touch their souls, due to which both of them are born as twins. Because of this, now both of them will not disappear. Then Nos takes out his Insight Dominic sword and starts moving towards Ivis. Seeing this, he got very scared. Then Anos thrusts that sword into Ivis. Seeing this, he tries to heal himself using his healing bar, but fails in this, due to which he ends up like this. But Anos brings him back with the help of his reincarnation magic, and to find out the fake Dem King, he asks Avis to keep an eye on the other 6 elders. Then Sasha and Misha also return from time travel. After that, both of them are very happy, because now they will not have to disappear. After that, Anos makes Misha wear the same ring which he liked very much. Then he invites both of them to his house for dinner, for which both of them get ready. Now we are shown a flashback of 2,000 years ago where Anos was with his partner Shin and a water warrior attacks them. Seeing this, Shin says that I will take care of it. Hearing this, Anos says that if you win, then I will fulfill one of your wishes. Hearing this, he happily defeats that spirit and comes back and says that I want to be reborn again. Later on, hearing this, Anos agrees to him. Then there comes Hero Cannon, who comes back even after dying because he has 7 lives. Seeing him, Anos attacks him. Then now we are shown the present scene where the teacher says that I am giving 70 points to Anos's team, because before we could check, her stick was stolen. Hearing this, Sasha was not going to keep quiet. She starts raising her voice for her rights. Then another girl named Misa also takes Sasha's side, but the teacher silences her. Then Nos goes to a child and takes out his Ansett stick from inside it and gives it to the teacher and says that if you have to steal something, do it properly. Now outside the class, the same girl Misa comes and tells that she is running a fan club in the name of Anos. When they all go to that fan club, they notice that it is filled with only girls, and they all start going crazy with happiness after seeing Anos. Then Sasha finds a book in which sketches of Anos without clothes are made. Seeing this, her whole face turns red. Then Misa shows a sword and says that my dad is a demon and my mom is a spirit, and I have never seen my dad because he is from a royal family and he cannot accept me in front of the society. He sent this sword on my birthday. so I am sure he will have half of it. Now we are shown two demon lords who came to train the students. They ask all the students to take out a thorn buried in the ground, which only Anos and a new transfer student Leah are able to take out. Then both of them together make the demon lord unconscious there. After coming to the class, he says, "Anos, I want to join your team." Hearing this, the teacher is surprised and says, "You have a lot of power, you can form your own team." But Anos refuses to take him in his team, saying that I will take him only if he performs well in tomorrow's match. Now the day of the match comes where all the fan club girls were in one team and Misha, Sasha and Anos were in one team. A fierce fight starts between those two teams where Misha and Sasha were facing the other girls and Leah and Anos had a separate match where Leah was giving equal competition to Anos. On the other hand, Sasha and Misha together destroy the warriors of the other girls with the help of canon magic. They destroy him and then both of them defeat him using their family's techniques. On the other hand, Enos and Lu were fighting equally, but after some time, Lu loses, due to which he feels that he will not be able to join his team anymore, but Enos invites him to his team. Taking him in the team, Lu says that I am the real Dem King, will you believe me? Hearing this, Lu says that I will not believe, but I am not surprised either. Now we are shown all of them at Anos's house where Misa and Lu had also joined Anos's team. They were all having dinner together. Then after dinner, Lu and Misa go out to talk, where we come to know from their talk that Misa, being a spirit and Dem's daughter, will die soon. The lifeline of a spirit is short. Then the next day in the class, two children are chosen for the fight between the royal students, in which one is Lu and the other is Anos. Knowing this, Lu asks that you are a hybrid, then why have you been chosen for the fight with the royal family? Then Anos says that this is definitely a trap. Then Misa takes Anos to meet the Dem Empire, where the empire bows down as soon as they see Anos, because they came to know that he is the Dem King. Then they tell that after you left, everyone's memories were erased. After hearing that he had changed his name, Anos asks him to find out about the fake D-Man King. Then he forbids Anos from participating in this match tournament, but Anos was not going to listen. Next day we see Anos and Misha making models in the market, where the lady is surprised to see Anos's model because he had made the model of the whole town. After that, Anos reduces the size of that model and puts it in Misha's ring and makes her wear it. Then both of them go to the cat cafe, where a cat comes and gives information to Anos that one of the sixth dancer has been seen near the hospital. Hearing his voice, Misha understands that he is Is. Then both of them go to the same hospital, where they meet Lu, where he tells that his mother is hospitalized, so he comes there regularly. Then Anos offers his help, saying that I can cure your mother. Muggle rejects his offer. Next day in the tournament, Nos asks his mother about the cat, but she does not tell anything and leaves from there. Cat Ies comes and tells them that Les might not be able to participate in the tournament because his mother has got a serious spirit disease. Meanwhile, the tournament starts, where Anos' opponent is the teacher's brother, whom everyone loves. Everyone was praising him, but when Enos does not come to the ground, everyone starts saying that he got scared. On this, Enos' dad gives him a sword and asks him to participate. Then Enos asks him about the injury on his head. Then Enos' dad says that this injury has happened because of the fall. Then Enos comes to the ground, where he is welcomed by the teacher's brother. Here we are shown Lu outside the hospital. The fight between Enos and Kurt is shown, where Enos dodges all the attacks of Kurt. Then Kurt uses his special technique, but Enos very easily damages his attack. Then Enos kills him with just one attack. Seeing this, he says that how can you defeat me with this ordinary sword? Then Enos says that this sword is not an ordinary sword. It is made by my father. Hearing this, his father starts crying. Then Misa and Enos come to know that Lu is also participating in this and he has won this round. But they are shocked to see this. They were surprised that he is playing for the royal organizations. Then Lee brings him there, who says that I will see you in the match. Hearing this, Enos says that if you want we can fight here too. Hearing this, Lee attacks him, but was not going to keep quiet. He also attacks near his heart, due to which both of them got injured. After he leaves, he says that a contract spell has been done around his magic. Maybe that is why he is behaving like this. Now we are shown Enos's mom, who starts taking Enos' sword because only one sword can be used in the whole match. Due to this, it is very important to take that sword home properly. Then the girls of the fan club also start going with them. Here Misa and Enos had come to see Lee's mom, whose condition was looking very bad. Anos says that I cannot cure them because I do not have spirit energy. Hearing this, Misa gets ready to share her energy. After that, Anos uses Misha's energy. While using it, he starts correcting them. Then he starts feeling strange. Here, the teacher asks for the sword from Anos's mother, saying that it is the rule of the tournament. But when his mother refuses to give the sword, then the teacher injures her. After that, she attacks to kill her. But all the girls save her with their shields, but she is not able to stand for long. But she again gets up and starts facing them. Seeing this, the teacher gets angry that these hybrid girls are standing in front of her. Then she burns them with the help of her sword. After that, she was about to attack Anos's mom when Anos comes there, seeing whom the teacher starts getting scared. Then Anos heals his mother and the rest of the girls. After that, he asks his mother to leave from there and all those girls too. But before leaving, he also tells all those girls that they are not there. Lu asks her name and thanks her. Then he teleports the teacher to the auditorium where he asks her to apologize by stabbing her. When she doesn't, Enos kills her and brings her back to life. But this time she was a hybrid and not a royal. Seeing this, she starts screaming in anger. Lu kills Mesa and puts her to sleep because if she transferred more power, she could have died. Then her mother thanks Lu and tells her to enjoy her life from today onwards. Now we come to know that Lu is not her biological son, but she found him on the road. After this, Lu leaves from there. Then Enos enters there and sees Lu leaving from there. The next day, in the tournament, both of them move forward while passing a smile to each other. Now we are shown the tournament where both the opponents had a locket tied on their hand. Whoever breaks it first will win. Enos comes to know that his locket is absorbing his energy. Then Lee breaks his contract and says that I have broken the contract now, so I am going to die and neither is my mom going to be alright, so I want to fight properly for the last time. Hearing this, Enos gets ready. After that, the fight between the two starts. They were injuring each other. Then Enos cuts his sword through his heart and here Lu cuts Enos's hand. After that, the mastermind behind this comes out, who was none other than the same elder who recognized Enos as soon as he saw him. He also brings 2 demon lords with him, whom Enos kills in a blink of an eye. Seeing this, they bring Lee's mom and threaten to kill her. Then Enos says that if you have to kill, then kill her. I have now ended Lee's contract as well. Hearing this, the elder sends Lu and his mom to another dimension. Here, Enos starts attacking them with his cut hand, due to which they go to their domain space and attack from there. Here, Lu asks Enos for a sword so that he can kill them from there. They come out, but the sword made by Enos breaks. Seeing this, his mother converts herself into a spirit sword with which he starts destroying all the dimensions. Then, while remembering about himself and his mother, he breaks the dimension and comes out. Then we see that Elder was attacking Enos with black magic, which Enos was easily dodging. Then Enos takes out his sword, which can kill anyone. Then he attaches his hand back and tells that because of this bracelet of yours, I am able to use that side also. Hearing this, Elder attacks him in anger with all his swords and traps him in that dimension and blasts him. But nothing happens to Enos. Then Enos hits him with his sword. Then he comes to know that someone is controlling Elder by doing magic on him. Seeing this, Enos brings them to the stadium where he starts to revive the other 2 demons on the instructions of Elder. Sometimes someone stops Enos from doing this by attacking. When Enos looks back, then he notices that Fake Demon is one of the 7th members made by the king, but for now he does not follow them and he asks Elder to find out about Fake King. Then he warns the people of the stadium where people come to know that Lu has lost. Then he heals Lu and at the same time he also heals his mother. Hearing this, his mother asks, how did you heal me? Then he says that I gave you your traditional sword. Then Sasha brings the winner's sword. Then seeing this, No says that you are not forgetting anything. Then Sasha kisses him and swats him. Seeing this, everyone gets shocked. Then No starts leaving from there. Then his eyes fall on Misha, where he says, looking at her, that today's match went very well. Then we are shown a scene of 2,000 years ago where Enos goes to talk to Hero Cannon about war, where he was also ready to talk to him. Then his partner comes and attacks Enos and says that we cannot trust your words because my companions were killed because of you. Then as soon as he goes to attack him, Nos kills and injures him, where Hero Cannon says that I will never forgive you and I will take revenge for it. Now present a scene is shown where when they go to the academy, they come to know that a new teacher has come and they are all going to the Hero Academy today for training. Then the teacher asks them about the magic that heroes used. Again, Enos answers this because he was always around heroes and now to make everyone practice. Anos takes them to the jungle where Sasha teaches them to use her Dominic eye. On the other hand, Misha makes a swat for Lou with her craft magic, which Anos breaks in a single stroke. Then he comes to Misha and asks her to use craft magic better. Now it was time for them to go to the Hero Academy. Owl says that you all have only 10 days to reach there, but Anos uses telep magic and takes them there in a second. Then he and Sasha leave for the village to find out something, and the rest of them stay there to show directions to the other children. Then Anos goes ahead and starts praising Sasha's eyes, due to which she starts blushing. Then he asks that if I ask for your eyes, will you give them to me? Then Sasha replies that she will give them to me, but for that you will have to treat me well. Then both of them reach the gate of the Hero Academy while talking, where Sasha says that they should go inside it. It is forbidden, but Anos opens the gate. Then a girl comes there who recognizes that all of them have come here from D-Man Academy for the tournament. Then she starts showing them the Hero Academy, where she tells that our hero canon has made this place by defeating Dean King. Then Sasha says that there is nothing like that, Dean King had sacrificed himself, but Anos silences her. Then she comes to know that here also the name of Dean King is a boss instead of Anos. Then two more boys come there and tell themselves to be the two hearts of Hero King, but Anos tells that Hero King can have only one heart, but a child does not believe this and starts moving forward to fight with Anos. Then Anos defeats him in one stroke. Then coming out, that girl asks that you have also been born again after 2,000 years. Then Anos answers us. Then she tells that Hero King has also been born again because someone killed him 2,000 years ago, and the one who killed him was a person. Now we have to go to the hero who is known as Hero. They had reached the academy. As soon as they got to know that Anos had reached there 10 days ago, they went to Anos and started questioning him and said that he had reached there by cheating, but Anos did not feel bad about his words. Now we were shown all of them in the class. It is where the teachers of Hero Academy give lectures and ask them to make something using recreation magic. Then the top second student of Demon Academy comes there and fixes a broken sword. The top first student comes there and does his magic on a rat, but that magic does not work on it. Seeing this, the children of Hero Academy start laughing. Then that rat converts into a demon. Then Nos comes there and makes a holy sword. Everyone was surprised to see this because a demon can never use a holy sword. Then Anos tells them that there is not much difference between the magic of demon and hero, so I can use the holy sword. Now we are shown him at home, where Ivis comes and tells that after you left, a demon had come to kill, which Hero Canon used a special sword. Hearing this, he understands that it is the same sword which was made to believe him. Then he asks him to do more investigation and goes to the festival with Sasha and Misha. They all watch silently as Lou is making Misha wear a shell locket. The next day, Anos tells the story of this locket, that a girl had given it to her lover, but they could not be together in that life. Then they had said that they will be together in the next life. In the next life, both of them got together and joined the shell locket. Hearing this, everyone starts asking Lou when he will marry Misha. Now the match starts, where the teacher says that all of you will have to go inside this water and fight. Hearing this, the students of Demon King are divided into two groups, where one team is led by Rivest. In the first match, Rivas's team goes, and Rivest has progressed by working very hard, and he also respects Demon King. At the same time, he always helps his friends. As soon as the match starts, they all start defeating the Hero Academy players one by one. Here, Anos was watching all this with his magic. Then suddenly the magic of Rivet and his friends does not work on them because they were all using holy water. It was forbidden, due to which the Hero Academy started winning. Seeing this, Enos' team brings all the children of this academy outside, where all of them were very injured. Seeing this, Enos goes to heal West, but he clearly refuses to take his help. But on the teacher's insistence, he has to agree to him, after which he heals him. Here the teacher of Hero Academy is convinced that the use of holy water was forbidden, but he says that it is not written anywhere, it is just that his students are weak. Now it is the turn of Enos's team, to which the students of Hero Academy start saying that if you cannot face the holy water, then retreat or dry up this entire river. Hearing this, Enho actually dries up the entire river, seeing which everyone was surprised, and the teacher of Hero Academy forbids his students to participate in this. But they all go to Suknadi without listening to him. Now the fight starts, where Anos attacks them all by creating a fireball, to avoid which the hero elites create a barrier and a girl comes and cuts Anos's attack. Seeing this, Anos smiles and says that we have got an opponent equal to us. Then they all start deciding how to defeat them all. Then Misha says that she can go inside their barrier and make a castle so that all of them can stay there and use their powers comfortably. Hearing this, Anos takes her inside, where Misha was having trouble breathing. Then Anos starts giving her his bar, with the help of which she makes 3 castles together. Then Anos goes and asks the name of the girl who had ended his attack. Then his members tell that she cannot speak. Then they tell her name as Jessica. After that, all of them together try to catch Sasha, but instead of her, Anos comes, due to which he catches Anos with his chain. He takes it and happily says that you cannot be free from this now. On hearing this, Anos uses his magic and injures him. On the other side, a fight starts between Sasha and a hero elite, where Sasha very cleverly takes his badge from which she was getting the bars of holy water. Seeing this, he spreads his barrier around Sasha and takes his badge from her, but suddenly blood starts coming out of his mouth. Seeing this, we come to know that Sasha had mixed poison in that badge, due to which he is in this condition. Seeing this, that guy activates his barrier, but Sasha finishes him with the help of her team Nick Eye and comes to him and starts punishing Anos for insulting him. On the other side, another short height child. The fight begins where the kid creates an earthquake barrier so that Lu could not move, but suddenly Lu uses his sword to cut off his hands and one by one calls both his swords to himself. Seeing this, the kid is shocked. After that, Lu injures the kid with his own shot. He then goes to an elite member who wears glasses. He looked like he was in a dying state, but as soon as Enos comes, he stands up. Then Jessica comes near him and starts attacking him one after the other, but Enos thinks it is a child's play and dodges it. Then Enos pushes her away and makes her fall on Chashmish. Seeing this, both of them attack Anos, taking the energy of all the people, but even after doing all this, they are unable to do anything to Anos because Anos was dodging all their attacks. Then he asks the girls of his fan club to sing a song. As soon as they do this, Anos becomes more powerful. Seeing this, Chashmish moves forward to attack him, but Anos backfires on her with just one finger. Then he asks Jessica to do the most powerful attack, for which she starts moving forward. Nos keeps on forbidding her, but she does not stop. Due to that attack, light starts appearing everywhere. After that, we see that nothing happened to Nos. Then once again, Jessica attacks him. Seeing this, Anos attacks his heart and his soul. Then he hears a girl's voice who tells him that I can only stop Jessica and I am currently stuck in the lower part of the building. Hearing this, Anos sends Misha to help her, where Jessica faces the teacher, who attacks her and opens the holy gate, due to the light of which Misha starts getting weak. Seeing this, the teacher stabs her with a sword. Then Anos comes there and saves Misha and injures the teacher. Then he asks the reason for doing all this, but she is not ready to tell. Seeing this, Anos brings her to her real form. Then we come to know that he looks like a monster and then attacks Anos. Seeing this, Anos kills him with a sword, but he was still not ready to reform. Seeing this, Anos destroys his sword, which kills him. Then he goes to the same girl whose voice he heard a while ago. When Anos asks about her, she tells him that she is magic and her name is Alano, and she tells him that she was a human who was turned into magic and tells him that if you free me from here, then I can use my source to heal all of them. As soon as Anos frees her, everyone becomes fine again. Then Alanor tells him that she has been making clones here for 2,000 years. Hearing this, Anos was shocked to know that his clone came to fight him. Then Alanor says that the one who killed Hero Cannon was none other than his companion Zarga. That is why Hero Cannon did not take birth again. Then she tells him to end her life because she is tired of making clones for so long and her clones are like her children. Now she cannot see them dying. Then some clones start calling Alanor Mummy Mummy and ask Anos to help his mother. Hearing this, Anos goes to help her. He uses magic, however, the teacher comes there and stops him from doing so. After some time, the fake demon king Avis and some of his friends come there. Then the teacher tells them not to touch the holy sword because that sword belonged to Hero Cannon. But Avis starts taking that sword away. Then Anos stops him and asks him what happened 2,000 years ago and why he lost all his memories. But he does not give any answer. Seeing this, Anos attacks him, from which Avis escapes very easily by using the holy sword and leaves from there. Seeing this, the teacher announces in the whole city that the Demon King has come to destroy everything. Then the fake Demon King also announces that he had made a big mistake by leaving humans earlier, but he will not do anything like this now. After hearing this, everyone starts preparing for the war. They were all going to attack the Demon King the next day. Before the war, he comes to Lumisa and takes half part of the shell locket and says that he will return. He will definitely come back. After that, everyone attacks the Demon army where Sasha and Misha were fighting together. On the other side, Anos and the rest of Team N Emperor Fike attack Team N King's army. As soon as Anos goes near a boss, he takes out the holy sword and does black magic all around himself. Seeing this, Anos shows that Misha's locker. He says that you had come here before me to fulfill your promise. As soon as he removes his mask, it is none other than Lu. Then Lu asks, how did you come to know that I am the hero canon? Then Anos says that when you gave that locket to Misa and you knew the story behind it, then I understood that you are the hero canon who was pretending all the time, but why did you do this? Then Lu tells that Zarga had killed him. After that, he changed everything with the help of Holy Sword so that he could become Evers and protect people, and now you have to die so that I can protect humans in the future like this. Hearing this, Nos challenges him and says that if you want to take this locket, then take it from me and show it to me. Hearing this, Lu attacks him, but Anos was not going to stay behind. He keeps destroying all his sources one by one. Here, Lu also cuts him with his holy sword. Then Nos attacks him and destroys his last source as well and says that I know that you don't want to win. Maybe that's why you are not attacking me with all your might. Hearing this, Lu takes out his second swan and moves forward to attack Anos. Here Anos also moves forward to attack with his magic. Then suddenly Lu comes and stabs him. Seeing this, En, wearing the mask of Steam N King, calls him a hero. Then he removes the barrier and declares Lu as the winner. Seeing this, Misha and Sasha understand that the one in the costume of Demon King is Anos. After that, Nos disappears from there. Then all the hero army starts going back. Seeing this, the teacher forbids all of them to go and also tells them to kill all the demons. Then Eleanor comes there and tells him to stop all this. But he was not going to listen. Then Zarka comes there, seeing which everyone is surprised. Lu moves forward to attack him, but his holy sword does not affect him at all. Then Avenue merges Sasha and Misha again, due to which both of them are together. All the girls start escaping from Zarga's attack. Then our hero Anos enters there, seeing which everyone is surprised. Then seeing him, Zarga gets happy and says that it is good that you did not die. Now I will be able to kill you with my own hands. Hearing this, Lu and Anos together attack Zarga. On the other hand, Zarga starts attacking all of them with the help of his power and strong arms. The power is so full that Anos gets injured. Then he asks all the girls to sing a song. As soon as they do so, he gets healed. Then Zarga starts attacking everyone, but Eleanor protects all of them. Here Sasha and Misha together make a castle so that all the people can remain safe inside it. On the other hand, Lu and Anos together kill Zarga. As soon as he is killed, Sasha and Misha hug him. Then Anos makes Eleanor his magic source so that he can live happily with his clones. Then as usual, they all go to Anos's house where his mom, as soon as she sees Eleanor, she says, "Have you brought the third Y as well?" With this series has a happy ending. So friends, how did you like this story? Do tell us in the comments, and also like the video and subscribe to the channel. We will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you.